Hi guys, welcome to Everyday Spice with Smo, where we have real, raw, honest, and relatable conversation. Today, I have a special guest here with me, and it's going to take us through the journey of AI and technology. Hi, Toby.
Hi, Moy. Thank you for having me on the show. My name is Toby, and I'm into tech. Fun fact about me, I love watching movies. Um, like the Bourne trilogy is one of my favorite series, and also the Dark Knight trilogy by Christopher Nolan. I love reading anything anything that just catches my interest is what I'm interested in.
Okay, so you're like one of those tech bros. Tech bro.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying.
So I think I've known Toby way back, like 2015. And
Yeah.
I remember one day where he dropped the bombshell that he was relocating. So, how was it for you when you had to leave your home country, going to a new country, and trying to start life?
To be honest, it wasn't easy, and just imagine leaving the country where you've known for so many years, like so many, almost 2 decades, and moving to another country, and obviously the culture, learning different things, the accent and all that, trying to blend into that country, making new friends, the weather. It's To be honest, it was difficult, but we thank God for helping us improve. So yeah, it's been. I'm just taking it one step at a time, to be honest, but it's better now compared to when I first came here.
Okay, so what was your biggest shock about moving abroad?
I did miss home a lot. I missed my friends. I missed my family, my grandmother. I missed everyone, and obviously calling everyone back. One of my biggest shock was, I think one that actually caught me off guard was the fact that I remember speaking to my neighbor and I called him sir. Obviously, you know that kind of endearment we use for to show respect to the
Respect
elderly ones
people.
back home in
Yeah.
Nigeria. Yeah. So I called him sir, and he was like, "Do not call me sir. I've not been knighted by the king, by the queen. Sorry." And I'm like, "Oh, sorry." And since then, I just never called anyone sorry again. It just stopped. Also, another one would be the fact that I have to call people by their first names. It's still
Mhm.
up to this very moment. It still feels strange to me. Like just imagine calling someone old enough to be your grandmother by their
Yeah.
first name, and you just say, "Hi, John. Hi, Stacy," and they'll be fine with it, and they'll be like, "Yeah, call me son." So it still feels strange to me up to this very moment. And sometimes I'm always reluctant to call them by their first name, and I just call them I. Or I just use like I or good morning, so I can avoid
Mhm.
you calling them by their first name. So yeah. Um, Also, another thing that caught me off guard is the fact that there's no, compared to Nigeria, they don't have that kind of community that we have in
Mhm.
Nigeria. Like I
Mhm.
remember, my neighbor, I if I was to see her outside, I probably would not recognize her. I think the only time
Yeah.
I
Same here.
so it's when the way she waves at me, that's the only way I know. But if I was to see her, and I probably won't recognize her. So unlike Nigeria, where everyone is close, in UK,
Mhm.
yeah, you might not know your neighbor, you might not see your neighbor for 6 months. And
Mhm.
I remember one of my aunties on my street told me that one of the neighbor just right beside her, she fell down the stairs and she passed away. And obviously,
Oh.
no one knew about that because number one, she lives alone, elderly woman. No one checks upon her except the carer. So, whereas in that kind of situation, if it was in Nigeria, so
Yeah.
many
We'll
people would have known.
notice.
So I think she had passed away for like 7 days before they discovered her. So, yeah, it's that kind of culture, that kind of community is missing here.
Okay. That's something I'm also trying to adjust. Where you don't know your neighbor, you can ask for help. You find it. If you knock on your neighbor's door, I don't even think they're gonna respond. So
Yeah.
it's something. Okay. So now, if you look back now at when you left and where you are
Mhm.
currently right now, if they say you should go pack your loads and go back to Nigeria, would you want to go back home? Do you miss home, or now you're already used to this environment that you don't want to go home?
Um, I miss Nigeria, to be honest. Obviously, as a Nigerian, lived there for a better part of my life. To go back home, no, because I'm well adjusted here now. So, I think if I was to go to Nigeria, I would have to readjust it again. And it took a while for me to adjust here. Going back to Nigeria again is going to be another adjustment. So, I really don't want to go through that stress, but I do miss Nigeria a lot. And obviously when the opportunity comes for me to visit Nigeria, I do visit. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, you spoke about your grandma, like you missed your grandma when you were relocating,
yeah,
and for you to now find out that she passed and you were not
yeah,
around her at that time. So, how did you feel about, sometimes most people relocate here looking at their parents or their loved ones
yeah.
and thinking that they have the hope that they're going to see each other again, and you just hear one bad news and say, oh, the person is no more. So, how obviously you're going to feel bad, but those memories, you hoping to see this person again and now they're no more, how did it put you psychologically?
I'm still sad about it. And I remember I was at work when my brother gave me a call and it was like, "Oh, grandma's gone." And I was like, "What grandma?" And I was like, I don't even know why I asked what grandma because I've only got one grandma. And I was like, "What grandma?" Because my brain was trying to process that it's not my grandma that is gone. It's not. And he was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Oh crap." So I had to leave work and I remember crying back from work on the way home, and my manager saw me crying. I was literally crying on the street, only to come home, and that kind of pain where you see your mom crying,
Hmm.
and you can't console her because you yourself you're in tears, and so everyone on the floor wailing. It was crazy. I remember my uncle was at the airport about to board his flight, and they told him, and it was. I think that was one of the longest flights of his life. Just imagine for like six,
Oh.
8 hours alone. It was just crying. And funny thing is, we had a wedding the next day, and my sister was the chief bridesmaid, and also know the bride personally. So we had to shop for the bride, and I remember
Yes.
when I look at the pictures, I was like, this picture is an irony because I remember crying. I cried before I slept, and that day I took pictures. I was laughing with everyone, but deep down I was really really sad, and I used to cry every day, and a part of me kept saying that she wasn't gone, and I think it hit me when we lay down in the ground and I had to put sand on her, and I was like, hold on, she's gone, and I'm not gonna hear her again. I remember seeing her in the morgue, and it felt like she was sleeping, but I still think about it all the time, and it's still very sad, and it was very hurting. And I was in my second year of uni when she passed away, and I just couldn't cope with my modules anymore, and I had to ask for help because there was no way I could do it. So it was sad. It was sad, and but I'm really grateful for the memories we had together. I look at all the pictures, the videos we all made together because I'm someone that loves recording people, and I was opportune to record videos of her doing different things, especially things that she loves doing the most, which is singing and dancing. So I used to play back videos or recordings of her praying for me, playing with me, joking with me, that kind of thing. So yeah, I'll continue to cherish those moments and those videos. So yeah, it was that, but I'm adjusting.
Mm, I'm so sorry, but
That's
I know
okay.
you guys were really, really close, and I'm glad
Yeah,
just I'm glad you're finding it, because I know every time we spoke, you always ship that in of my grandma, miss my grandma, and I'm glad like you're
yeah,
healing. I know healing is like a long journey, but I'm glad
yeah.
you're starting the process. So AI and technology. So should people be scared of AI? What do you think?
Um, it's a 50-50. It's a mixed answer to that because I want people to embrace AI and also, like every good thing, they will have its advantages and disadvantages. AI on its own, it depletes water, also reduces people's thinking skills. For example, some people cannot think for themselves without using AI. They use AI to
Mhm.
reply messages, so which reduces their thinking skills. They cannot think to do certain things like normal maths or normal logic reasoning. They can't do that. They rely on AI to do that. Embracing will be using AI to your own advantage. For example, using it to create pictures and videos that you won't be able to do before without having certain technical skills, like in Photoshop, for example.
Mhm.
Disadvantages will be using AI to create fake messages, fake pictures to defame someone. So everything has its advantages and disadvantages, and AI also, it's like what people say, it's taking people's jobs, like robots and all that. You're seeing like, for example, I think was it Asda or something? There's a particular UK brand, UK supermarket that is had to lay some of its workers because robots are going to take over the warehouse work. So everything has its advantage and disadvantages. So I think it's just have to find that balance. But to be honest, AI is going to take over everything at some point, and like we just need to find a career that is AI proof, and yeah, so it's a 50-50 answer.
Okay, because I know a lot of people have this fear AI is going to take over, AI is not good. You're using
Yeah,
AI, you're training AI to be better than you. But okay, so let's
yeah,
say AI will take over. So, what skill
yeah,
would you advise humans to never stop practicing? Because I don't think AI can fully replace human beings. I just feel like
yeah.
it can try. But what skills do you think that, oh, just keep practicing, the AI can never replace you in this aspect?
Uh, I would say things like is your what sorry, your handy tools like being like an handyman. Obviously we're like there's a shortage of that, like plumbers, electricians. I mean there's so many skills that you can develop that AI can't replace, like hairdressers now. You using AI in your organization, you can learn how to use AI like to automate
As it
things, to yeah, use it as a tool. Obviously, AI, not that I can think of. I mean, yeah, I think I've seen videos of AI cooking in the kitchen before, like robots cooking in the kitchen before. So AI,
yeah,
it's
I've seen
into every,
nannies,
yeah,
I've seen crazy,
yeah,
crazy ones.
yeah. They're nanny robots now. So you just have to. I would say it's you need to think about think about it and look at now you can use AI to leverage your skills to be more so you don't your career doesn't become obsolete. So yeah, yeah.
Are you saying that
Sorry.
people who are not naturally handy, like you're saying AI can replace plumbing? Okay, for someone like me now who has never, who doesn't know anything about plumbing, but I do. But
Yeah,
let's just imagine that I'm not an engineer and I'm someone that don't know anything
yeah.
about plumbing. I used trying to say, oh, abandon my skill as like in the world and go learn those kind of skills because AI might replace me.
No, I'm just saying that everyone should embrace AI in their field of work, career. For example, if you're an engineer now, let's say you're stuck on something, you can use obviously AI to improve it. If you normally build websites now, and let's say you're struggling with a particular code or something, you can ask AI to assist you with it. And so I think it's just you embracing AI in your field of work and not being dependent on it completely. So it's just you using AI to improve it, not depending on it completely. Yeah.
Okay, so do you think we're entering an era where people don't know what's real or not? Because sometimes you hear very nice, fantastic music and they tell you it's AI.
Yeah.
Or you see a very nice artwork, they tell you it's AI. So do you think we're entering the period we don't know what's real? Like people can really literally deceive you with
Yeah.
AI now.
Um, yes, where there's this popular song, I think I bookmarked it on Instagram. I think it was a Christian song, and AI sang, and people were like, "Oh yeah, it was an AI," and I was like, "I didn't know." So obviously, songs like that, people use you see videos online, and the first thing you see is this real or not? Because, like you said, AI is getting better. AI feeds on our information. It feeds on what we give it, and that's what it uses to improve itself. The pictures we give it, the kind of information we feed into AI is what it uses to improve itself. So we're at that stage where I feel like if I see a picture, I have to second guess and like, is this picture real? Is this a fake one? And I think couple. think it was last year or a couple years ago. I remember the actors in America went on strike because they didn't want AI to replace their
Yeah,
characters or their
yeah.
jobs. So they wanted that security. They wanted that guarantee that AI will not replace them. So everyone's
Hmm.
afraid, to be honest. And yes, we're at that point. I was even saying that I wonder what's gonna hold in court now. For example, when you're in court, you tend up pictures or videos to the judge and like, oh, we caught this person doing this, we caught this person doing that. How is it gonna play in like because you can literally
Hmm.
write a prompt that says, oh, make this person
Yeah.
do this and you'll be like, I wasn't there, and but I don't know how we're gonna do that. So I think AI obviously needs to be embraced, but also needs to be regulated because people are using AI to do various and very nasty things now. So yeah, it's we're now at that point where it's now difficult for you to know what's real and what's not real now. Yeah,
Okay. So do you think technology has made us happier or it has just made humans less patient?
that's also a mixed answer because up here, what's the definition of happiness? Uh, is the question. Up here, we are a generation that we're closely connected to people, yet I feel like we're still very lonely. People always on social media scrolling, and they feel like because they see a particular celebrity's videos, they know that person, and you've forgotten what that with social media or technology, it's what they decide to release to you that you're going to be privy of.
Yeah.
You won't know. So I think AI has made people very lonely. People get depressed, comparison. Oh, my friend is doing this, I'm not doing that. So I would say it's a mixed answer. Um, Technology has made people efficient, yes. It's also made people
Has it made
lazy.
people less patient?
Yeah, I would say that. Um, for example, thinking skills. Now, if you were to some people use AI now to preach. They use AI to for prayers to say prayers. I think there was a couple posts where was it Catholic um church where they accused people of using AI to pray. So it's reducing people's thinking skills. People can't think for themselves anymore without relying on AI. So it's reducing people's thinking skills and people can't do basic things. AI, oh, name ChatGPT this, name ChatGPT that. I ask ChatGPT
Mm-hmm.
for this. So everyone's totally relying on AI now. And if AI was to pull its plug now, people will not be able to do basic things anymore. People can't communicate um better anymore. So I would say it's a 50-50, 50-50.
So at what point do you think um, using AI becomes relying on AI too much?
If you use it for your daily activities, things that you can basically do from back of your hand, then I would say it's already becoming a problem for you. If you can't respond to people's messages without using AI, if you can't pray if you believe in God, if you can't do basic things, then yeah, you're already relying on AI to do that. So
Mm.
yeah,
So if we had this conversation like 10 years from now, what do you think would shock you with
uh,
technology right now?
hmm, I probably think the worst. Because to be honest, I don't know what would shock me.
I feel like,
I don't know. I don't think anything would shock me at that point because we're literally seeing things now. And don't forget, it's the things that we are planting now that we're going to see in the future.
hmm.
So if AI is not regulated now, then obviously we might see the worst in future in 10 years now.
Mm.
So
So,
I don't think
okay.
anything will shock me by
Because
then.
I
Yeah.
feel like in the future, I feel like if AI is not really regulated, I feel like people
Yeah.
use it as a weapon against humans.
Uh,
And the more you protest against it, the more the big data companies are also telling you that it's regulated. Okay, when phone came, people were like, "Oh, phone is
Yeah,
gonna rule the world. It's gonna do this. It's gonna do
yeah,
that." But now, right now, everybody can even basically do without the phone. I don't know if having a mobile device or it's more harm than good. Yeah, it's. I feel like it's harmful because people troll you. People that don't even know you from anywhere come to social media,
yeah,
curse you out, call you out, say mean things to you, just to just I don't know. They just feel like they know you, and again,
yeah,
it helps you connect to. It helps you see the world, even if you're in one part of a remote area. You can see the world through the lenses of others. So I just feel like
yeah.
it has its advantage and it has its disadvantage. So I want to play
Yeah.
this trivia game with you. So I want to
All
ask
right.
you. Okay, AI girlfriend or long distance relationship.
Long distance.
Would you get AI to write your wedding vows?
No, I want it natural from my heart.
How would we know? Honestly. Okay, so if AI could bring one historical figure to talk to, who would you choose?
Historical. Uh, maybe Michael Jackson.
Oh, so you're a big MJ fan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what would you say
Have you
to
seen the
Michael?
biopic? People
Like
love the
why?
music.
Why would you want him to come back to make music, or you just want him
No,
to
I
be here?
just want to tell him that people love you and we miss you. Obviously, there are loads of people that I would love to talk to, but I can't think of them from the back of my head now. Loads of people, like, for example, like maybe the founding fathers of, like, the old um, prime ministers, or the past presidents of Nigeria that the country left is, and it's a story for another day. But the loads of people, maybe my
Yeah,
grandmother.
I can't think of one. But if
Yeah,
Wakanda, the guy that did Wakanda Chad Bossman, is historical, I want to bring him back because but I won't think he's not too old to say we're going
Chadwick
to bring him.
Boseman.
Yeah, Chadwick Boseman. I said, yeah,
Yeah,
I wouldn't think he's historical, but I feel like the movie or the movements he made shifted a lot of things, and it was just
yeah,
everybody wanted to be Wakanda forever. Yeah,
yeah.
so I feel like if it was one person, I kind of think about so many people in my head, but is that one person I feel like I like, and I'll say should come
Mm-hmm.
back. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
honestly, I miss Chadwick too, and obviously I've seen a couple of his movies, like Message from the
Movies,
King.
yeah. I just like his
Um,
energy. He's really
yeah,
good.
and he looked very calm too and gentle. So,
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so would you rather lose your phone for a month or lose internet access for a month?
no more. There's internet access, so please, even if I can't call any like browse, at least never check up on people.
So
I
you
can still
rather lose
listen to music.
internet access than your phone?
Yeah, I'd rather lose internet access. I mean,
Okay.
depends. If I misplace my phone, can I use my laptop? I mean, I can basically do everything I can do on my phone, on my laptop, or an iPad, and still get internet. So,
Yeah, okay.
this, I'm finding a loophole to your
But if you do,
question.
but you don't still have internet access, so
I lose internet access.
you lose internet access for just your phone. Okay.
Yep.
For me, I actually don't know because it's very tough. For me, I'd say I would lose my internet access to my phone. I think I would still have I have a lot on my phone. If I don't have my phone, what am
Yeah.
I accessing on the internet? It's just strangers. So I think my phone.
I mean, if there's no internet on my phone, I've got novels on my phone. I'll probably have to
Yeah.
force myself to
I've got
read them.
games, I've got pictures to
Definitely, I
look
don't
at.
have games. Yeah, I've got like 20,000 pictures. I'll start deleting them. months now.
Anyway, 20 what?
I, was, I might as well just use the opportunity to delete them. So yeah,
Okay, so do you think AI will create more millionaires or more unemployed people?
oh, millionaires. That's a tough one. Um, I don't know. It's a 50-50 again. Unemployed people, because obviously AI will take your jobs, and if you don't upskill yourself, you're going to lose your job to a robot. Um, Millionaires, people are those ones that get become millionaires with AI, those ones that embrace it and use just leverage it. For example, using it for tech, creating tech tools that will probably improve the environment, improve people's health. So it's a 50-50. Well,
So,
yeah,
okay.
sorry, continue.
Oh, okay. So, what jobs do you think AI will replace?
Hmm, more jobs. I think it's slowly creeping into medicine. For example, if you were to log on to some NHS apps now, I probably ask you, what is this, what is that, and they will. It's now normally when you call someone, you call the GP now, they will ask you, you've got a headache, blah blah blah. Then you see a doctor. But now I think the receptionist role now might is slightly fading out. Um, so I think it's in almost in everything, to be honest. For example, a customer service assistant that uses a chat box to talk to people. I know that job is gonna go now because AI will obviously replace that because AI can. You see
But
in everything
AI,
like
the tool AI is actually very expensive. So,
yeah,
why not use human?
because they can make AI work 24/7. Um, AI human being can break down. Yeah, I know AI can also break down, but it's just logistics and productivity. Um, so that kind of thing, yeah. AI can work from almost any. You don't need anyone to log in, so it's quite easy. Once you train on what to do and what not to say, it's quite easy to move forward from that. Compared to human, for example, you hire a new human, a new employee now. You have to train them on the different procedures of your organization, blah blah blah. Whereas AI, once you train it once, it can run for so many years. So it's just yes, I know AI tools are expensive, but I'm sure they are making them more less expensive for people. I remember ChatGPT when they rolled out their data plan, their plans. I think it was about 20-25 pounds. Now there's plans of £7 now, so you can use it. And yeah, I think at the
Wow.
beginning, I think it's expensive, but obviously going forward, it's going to be cheaper for other people to use. Yeah. So
To
AI,
use.
yeah. So I think compared to human beings, yeah, it's at the beginning it's going to be expensive, but when you look at it on the long run, for example, a human being might be collecting more 30,000 a year. You might use like half of it to train AI. I don't know the price what they use to train AI. It depends on what you're using it for. So yeah, it might be half of it. So yeah,
All right. So, what's one technology you can't live without,
my phone,
and one
internet,
technology you wish never existed?
tech. I wish never existed. I won't lie. I'll say AI.
Hmm.
Um, I
I
want
feel
it.
like
I wish it was around, and I wish it wasn't because AI is destroying lives. People are being blackmailed with AI. You can literally put a picture of yourself doing this and you send it to someone, ruin people's lives. And obviously, anything that's on the internet is not. Once it's on the internet,
it's on the
it's gonna be
internet.
there forever. It's gonna be there forever and ruin people's lives, their careers.
Hmm.
People literally unalive themselves in the process because no one's gonna believe them. And yeah, so I think it's AI. So you were saying?
I actually agree too because I feel like AI has made most people lazy, and most people
Mm-hmm.
can't think for themselves. when you need an idea, you just sharply like hop into AI. Yeah, I'm not saying
Yeah.
you can use it as a tool, but I feel like the creativity of humans already like is been limited to, oh, let me quickly ask
Mm-hmm.
ChatGPT, let me quickly ask any of the AI platform you're using, let me quickly use this.
Yeah.
And instead of you to use it as a tool to, oh, I did this, I did that. What do you think? So that's where you're going to, but no, most people just go in there. Please do this for me. Please write this for me. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think AI. I think AI. So when all the technology, algorithms, and artificial intelligence are stripped away, what do you think
Mm-hmm.
it truly means to be human?
Emotions? Or what do you
Yeah,
mean?
because I
Sorry.
feel like as human beings, we're already losing a sense of sensitivity,
Mm-hmm.
compassion, care,
Yeah.
um, kindness,
Yeah.
and we mostly bully through our yeah. I know the
Keyboard
cyberbullying.
warriors. Keyboard warriors.
Yeah.
Duh, 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 duh.
So I know like when everything has been taken for us, I don't know if we still have. I know we have emotions, but I don't know what else.
Yeah, emotions. Whenever, obviously, when you those technologies, they can never have the kind of human emotions a normal human have.
Mm-hmm.
For example, with AI now, if you set with AI now, for example, because of bias, so like I said earlier, it's what you feed AI that it's going to give back to you. If you train AI to see like a certain group of people as terrible people, it's always going to flag them down as terrible people, even when they are not. So, unlike human now, for example, you can bargain with a human being like, oh, I can't afford this. Can you lessen or reduce the price?
Mm-hmm.
Your AI device might not have that kind of system. You to just add on, oh, it's this certain price. I'm not going to lower it down for you. Whereas if it was human, if that human sees this person on, they might have pity and like, you know what, do you want to take it for a lesser
Mm.
price? So AI can never, no matter how crazy, no matter how creative, no matter how intelligent an AI device is, it can never take away, or it can never replace human emotion. No way. It can do everything a human being can be. It can be an AI girlfriend or anything, but it can never have
Yeah,
that true
people get
feeling.
married to AI these days.
Yeah. There's a movie like that. I think it's called HER. I can't remember the title where the guy had like an AI girlfriend and the AI assistant now wanted to become human. And I think it possessed someone. I don't, it's been a, I think it's been a, I don't remember the movie. It's
The
like
movie. I saw a
10 years ago.
lady
Yeah.
in I think I don't know if it's Japan or Korea, one of
Yeah.
those Asian countries where she left a fiance a few days to their wedding to marry a boyfriend in the phone in a box. And
Oh my God.
I remember I listened to a podcast too where someone said AI or something, said AI or this AI. If AI girlfriend or a human girlfriend, he said AI. Oh yeah, and I was
Yeah.
like, and someone had asked me thought that if you use AI is not going to be thought provoking to call you out. So
Yeah.
now AI is not going to massage your ego. It's not going to what
Yeah.
you feed it is going to tell you. But an
Yeah.
actual human being will tell you, no, this is no, you can't do this.
Mm-hmm.
They can't. AI cannot challenge you to be smarter than who you are right now. Human beings
Well,
are the ones that
we've
challenge you to be.
we've seen videos of that of AI challenge, and we've seen, I don't know if you've seen iRobot now where AI goes AWOL, and next thing AI beats you, and you can't challenge you though. Yeah, have you seen Eagle
No, when I
Eye?
mean challenge, I don't
Yeah,
mean. I mean, okay, now you know the way the brain is wired.
yeah,
AI is being programmed and it has its limits. We
yeah,
just have to keep upgrading. But the way God has
yeah,
created human beings to be, our brain is
yeah,
okay. Now, what made AI is human like creativity. It was not AI that came and became AI. Do you get? It's not like it dropped from
yeah.
heaven and it entered
Mm-hmm.
into the system. So I feel like. Yeah. So it's still we human beings that created AI. So I feel like
Yeah.
AI can't challenge. I remember when there was a time when they brought these dolls for people who are lonely and have companions. I don't want to mention the name of those dolls, but you understand those
Hmm.
dolls that men bought to, yeah. They felt, oh, it was going to replace girlfriends, it was going to replace wives, he's not going to complain, he's going to yap. Did it last? No, because
No, no.
you're gonna get bored at the end of the day. Even if you dress her, she
Yeah.
doesn't talk, she's where you keep her. That is human being is like
Yeah.
conversations back and forth, challenging, the little fights, the
Hmm.
little that's what makes it really, really beautiful as humans. So yeah,
Yeah.
if everything has been stripped away, I feel like we humans, we still have emotions, but I think we're losing a sense of our compassion, sensitivity, kindness,
Yeah.
and we're letting technology do a lot of bad things for us. So yeah, I
Yeah.
say that. Yeah. So what's one piece of advice as we end the podcast? What's one piece of advice that you would give to anyone like you're in tech? What's something you would advise the audience they should know and all of the stuff?
Always never stop researching on emerging technologies and ways to improve yourself. There are loads of courses out there that
Okay.
are free or you can get at a discount price. And also never stop talking to people about your careers. I'm not saying that you turn every friendship into networking, but have genuine conversations with people and they will be able to mentor you on the best way to go about your career. Also, never stop reading. Um, the world is evolving.
Mm-hmm.
What you read today is going to be different from what's going
When
to be
you,
out tomorrow.
yeah.
So yeah, you need to always develop your skills and be confident in yourself. Do not let anyone um talk you down. And yeah,
All right, tech bro. We've heard from the tech bro. Learn, develop your skills, and
yeah,
um, be a good person. I will just chip that in. Be a good person.
yeah.
It was nice
Always
to
be a
really
good
have you on
person.
the show.
Show kindness and everything. Thank you so much for this, for having me.
Yeah,
I'm really, really
it
grateful.
was nice to see. It was nice to have you talk about AI on the show. And guys, please, if you like it, click on the subscribe button, share
Please
with your loved
subscribe to
ones.
my.
Share with your loved ones and let's have meaningful conversations like that. I love you guys. Bye.